All right, man. Talk. We back, baby. Hey, how y'all doing, man? Hope everybody's good. Hope everybody's well. All right, so tomorrow's the big day. I just wanted to get on here and do a quick episode. I got to do some more practicing and all that good stuff. But I wanted to drop this episode. I seen this come across my timeline, and I want to talk about this. I actually got another episode, too. I got about 3 episodes, actually, dropping today. I might just drop one tomorrow. But this one is going to come out today. So, Akademiks, happy birthday, crash out for Drake. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get into this. I want to see what he has to say. I seen the beginning of it, but I didn't see I didn't watch the good portion of it. I just watched like maybe 10 seconds and I said, all right, let me react to this real quick while I got a little bit of time. So before we get into that legendary spill, this is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know to find the ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. 1,300 subscribers to over 19,000. And yes, I am the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you from. Tomorrow, big day, battle rap day. Tune in live 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can watch me versus J Dev live on this channel, free, totally free. Oh, you're live. Plus, I'm gonna make a big announcement. So let's get to it, man. Let's do it. All right, so let's see what Akademiks is talking about. Let's get it.
Yo, my next stream remind me to talk about this. All of these dick-sucking niggas in rap, they were so happy that Drake finally won because they were sideline hating. Even some of his friends was tired of him winning. The dick-suckers in rap was fine. They're like, oh, he lost? It's over. Yo, the industry been at an all-time low. The nigga said watch the party die. All he did was kill the industry because nothing been popping since.
You know how crazy it is to see people do this? They shoot themselves every time in the face, right? They shoot themselves every time in the face. But we're going to keep on reminding Akademiks. Keep on reminding him and everybody else. Akademiks is one of those type of people who he says things, but he don't necessarily think it all the way through. And it sounds good at first until he actually have to think about it, what he said. So let's just go through what he just said. Just go through what he just said just now. He said that ever since Kendrick said, watch the party die, the party killed, nobody's been popping, right? Akademiks, let me look at the camera. Akademiks, you do know that Drake dropped an album and he dropped 4 songs and he dropped 100 gigs. You do know that, right? Drake is still in the game. You're saying it like Drake has been eliminated from the game. Drake has dropped more music than Kendrick Lamar since the battle. Let's be clear here. Oh, I hope that wasn't covering my face. Either way, still. Drake dropped more music than Kendrick Lamar since the battle. So when you say stuff like this, you just got the gun to your face like this. You just got the gun in your face. You shooting yourself in the face. Your man's is still there. He never left. He's still active. What do you mean? So you initially admitting that Kendrick Lamar demolished Drake and he can't do nothing. What logic is this? I don't understand it.
Industry is down. You know what? Even the niggas don't like him. I was watching Joe Budden podcast. He said, man, the industry fell off since Drake ain't dropped. See? I heard Elliot Wilson say these niggas Drake don't even like them. They had to finally admit it, man. The industry.
But this is what I cannot believe this, bro. This is incredible. This is incredible. You're basically saying You know what it is? This is what they call is willful ignorance, right? He's deliberately doing this on purpose. He knows for a fact that Drake dropped music. He knows this. And he knows his music isn't charting like that. Drake has a single called What Did I Miss? Matter of fact, he had 3 singles. 3. You said since The Boy didn't drop, he has 3 singles and he dropped the album with Party. What are we talking about? 3 singles, dog. 3. What are you talking about? What did I miss? Nokia. In fact, I would say 4. Give Me a Hug, Nokia. Give Me a Hug, Nokia. What did I miss? And which one? And the one with Yeet. 5 songs. He did 5 joints, bro. And this is with him dropping the album. I cannot believe that he actually is going on here saying this. He must be drunk or high. He has to be.
We ain't shit without Aubrey motherfucking Graham, bro. We gotta start just telling the truth. We gotta tell the truth. Yo, these niggas been so bored otherwise. They're like, yo, nah, I ain't gonna lie. It was funner when Drake was dropping and shit like the inner shit. Yeah, nigga. You had this fuck nigga leprechaun coming on this line shit, starting the Me Too wave, talking about he had this, he had that, weird case. I bet the whole industry down right now, man. The whole industry down.
Yo, this is crazy. Yo, he's trolling, bro. He gotta be trolling. He has to be trolling, bro. There's no way in the world you're gonna sit here and say this with a straight face, as if Drake, you basically saying that Drake hasn't done nothing, bro. It's so crazy to me how a lot of y'all, especially Drake fans, try to ignore all his failures, bro. It kind of reminds me of Marvel movies, right? I'm a big movie fan. I love Marvel and I love DC. I love comic books. I'm a big comic book fan. You know what I'm saying? What bothers me about Marvel fans, though, because I like both sides. What bothers me about the Marvel fan side is they always saying that DC got trash movies, right? They always say, oh, DC got trash movies. The movies are trash, right? But Marvel has about 50 movies, like 52 or something like that, right? Only about 10 of them are good. Only about 10. The rest of them are garbage. Right? And I can admit that. I'm a Marvel fan. DC got about maybe 18. And 3 of the top movies are the best comic book movies of all time. So when I hear people like academics, it reminds me of Marvel fans who are delusional when it comes to all of the movies. It's basically quantity over quality. You know what I'm saying? So he's out here saying that the industry is dead. You do know that before Doja Cat dropped Paint the Town Red, there was no rap songs at number 1. Then I believe it was Drake in Your Boy. But that was it. After that, then it was Kendrick. But rap has been on a decline before Kendrick Lamar. And Drake was in the game. Drake has never left the game, bro. I wish I could talk to this nigga, bro. Like, I wish I could just talk to him and be like, look, you're painting a false narrative just for your boy. It's not cool.
Down. It's like in a part in Batman, like in Batman when they start showing this shit in Gotham City. Yo, we have the bat signal. Where is Drake? The crime is getting out of control. What didn't y'all say y'all tired of Batman and he was a menace too? Oh, nah, we not tired of him no more. Come back, Batman, come back.
Drake is definitely not no damn Batman. He's definitely not Batman. What? How would he be Batman? How is Drake Batman? Batman has a code. You know what I'm saying? He has a code, a moral code. He definitely wouldn't be Batman. And Batman is he is a bachelor, but he doesn't have a lot of women. He likes one, but he's really more focused on his craft and his business and his but he ain't no damn Batman. Drake would be. Who would Drake be in comic books? Who would Drake? He wouldn't be the Joker either. He definitely wouldn't be the Joker. Who would Drake be? In DC, who would he be? He'd probably be hey, I could see. I don't even think he even Lex Luthor. I don't know. I think of something.
Iceman, we need you. Iceman, where are you? I'm hearing these niggas. I try to tune into Elliot Wilson's show. He ain't got nothing to talk about. I swear. I like Elliot too. I like it. Nigga, they made a big topic out of me saying that Wabi wanted to do some joint with Drake. You know why? Love Elliot. Ain't nothing against him. But bro, there ain't nothing that exciting. Here's the thing. If they claim
there was nothing exciting when Drake was around either. What are you saying? And he's still around. You're saying that there's nothing exciting. Kendrick put belt to ass to Drake, and that's it. Your boy is still out there trying to fight for his career to get back on top, and he can't. And Kendrick's not even in the way. That's the crazy part. He beat Drake so bad that Kendrick not even making new music, and Drake still can't chart like that. He still can't top Kendrick. He still can't do it. That's how bad he got beat. He's still dropping music, and Kendrick hasn't dropped not a new song yet. The last song Kendrick dropped that was his song was Watch the Party Die. That was it. And now, matter of fact, that came out, I believe that came out before G and X. So that last thing I believe it did. This is crazy.
Because you know, all them niggas who be dick around Kendrick, they've been thinking this is like good versus evil. Like these motherfuckers thinking this is good versus evil type shit.
Bro, you just compared him to Batman. What do you think this is? You just compared him to Batman. You said he was Batman. We need Batman back. What is Batman? Is he not a hero? Some people call him a vigilante. Drake ain't definitely that.
Drake went on tour, you leaving y'all alone? Go talk about Deutsche. Y'all want to talk about Deutsche? Deutsche popping. They don't want to talk about Deutsche. They don't want to talk about Deutsche, chat. They don't want to talk about Deutsche. They don't want to talk about Deutsche. No. They want to talk about the boy. Let's keep it a bean. Why y'all want to talk about Baby Keem? Yo, it was Baby Keem's birthday yesterday. Look, they all going to talk about Drake's birthday and his age today. Now,
bro, why would people talk about Baby Keem? Baby Keem hasn't dropped an album in like 3 years. Why would people talk about Baby Keem? Why would they talk about Doechii? Why? You have this, a lot of y'all have this, I noticed this about people like academics, right? They have this disdain against West Coast niggas, in particular TDE, because they're successful and they did it the right way. He's really feeling some type of way that Drake is not popping like he used to because of Kendrick. That's what it is. Let's just be 100% clear across the board. Drake is not popping because of Kendrick. That's it. You know what I'm saying? He's not popping because of Kendrick. He has released multiple songs and it ain't doing nothing because what Kendrick did to him. Period. You could try to dance around it and pick on people. Oh, what about Baby Keem? What about this person? It has nothing to do with it. Ain't nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to do with it.
One of them niggas said, yo, that's Baby Keem's birthday. Why haven't we seen that nigga at all? We ain't seen him pop up, but like on one tour stop, he's been really missing in action. Well, he had a spark. We thought he was gonna be the guy. They don't want to talk about that shit, chat. They don't want to talk about it, bro. Chat, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about nothing but Drake. They don't want to talk about Deutsche. They don't want to talk about Baby Keem. They don't want to talk about nothing. You know why? Man, that shit's boring, bro. Let's keep it a bean, bro. Like, we ain't gonna talk about this dumb shit, man.
Yeah, you dudes, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Akademiks is like 35 or something like that. Hey Siri, how old is DJ Akademiks? So Akademiks is 34 years old. Drake is 40. And the way he's talking as if he's still in high school. This is high school talk. This is not, I would say elementary graduating to high school. The way he's talking, okay, you like, why? You know what I'm saying? Why? I believe that a lot of these dudes, they look for controversy just so they can get clicks and views. That's fine. But at the same time, you make yourself look stupid because Drake is literally still doing music. It ain't like he got kicked out of music. He's still doing music.
Let's keep it 100, man. Now they're ready to say, well, let's predict what Drake album finna do. How about y'all predict when Kendrick gonna drop his next album, man? Y'all said this nigga Drake was a cancer. Get off his fucking dick.
What? A person tell this guy, you of all people, telling somebody to get off Drake's dick? Are you crazy? You're saying this. The saddle hugger, the nut hugger. You're the nut hugger. Are you kidding me? You look like the nutcracker thing, but instead of you cracking a nut, you're hugging the nuts. You're hugging this nigga nuts, and you're talking about get off his dick. Are you crazy? You of all people should never talk about how someone be on somebody's dick. You literally let this man tell you to drink something on camera until you passed out. You passed out on camera drinking for this nigga. Are you kidding me? You would probably walk across coals for this nigga if he told you to. Hot coals, nigga. Are you crazy? This dude he lost his mind. Come on, bro.
Chat, you don't hear what these niggas be saying? They be like, nah, man. Yo, I heard Ebro said that Drake was an illness, a cancer. I'm like, what? Ebro act like he's not the global head of hip hop at Apple Music. He got to make the playlist. You gonna make a playlist every week when Kendrick drop once.
Bro, cut it out, bro. Why are you doing that? You're acting as if like Ebro's responsible for making all of the playlists at Apple is insane, bro. That's crazy for you to say. You know that that's not true. You don't have no evidence that Ebro makes all of the hip hop playlists, bro. How do you even fix your face to say something like that? Come on, bro.
5 years? All right, man. Good luck, man. Good luck, man. Good luck, man. Good luck, man. But you see in a roundabout way, they always come back around. Well, because they don't want to give Drake props, but they need him. They're like, well, we should start talking about, will Drake do the comeback? Bruv, since when the main conversation after the NBA Finals is how the loser, that y'all are calling loser, the loser.
Yes, nigga, you just admitted it. Oh, that was a Freudian slip. A Freudian slip right there. Yeah, yeah, say it again. Oh my God, bro, this is crazy. Yeah, Let's see what you say. I want to run that back. I got to make sure you say that clearly. We're going to clip that.
The main conversation after the NBA Finals is how the loser, that y'all are calling loser, the loser gonna bounce back. Why I ain't talking about if the winner could repeat? Nobody want to talk about that shit. They don't talk about
it. Yo, this is crazy, y'all. This is insane. The level of delusion that he's displaying right now is insane. The loser, we're talking about the loser making a comeback. You're saying, nah, bro, nah. You need to worry about the winner repeating. What? The winner wins the championship and you're more focused on the winner winning it again? And the guy that he beat, Mike Tyson, lost to Buster Douglas, right? So we're saying to ourselves, yeah, who we want to see more make a comeback or go on? We want to see Mike Tyson come back, or we want to see Buster Douglas keep going? Like, what type of logic is that? That's so stupid. Like, I understand what he's trying to say, but it's just dumb as hell. That's dumb. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to know if the winner can repeat. Like, what are we talking? And if that's the case, I believe GNX is 2 times platinum, 3 times platinum, or some shit like that. So what do you mean? He beat Drake. He had, like, you went from this is what I mean by can the winner repeat? This is how stupid this dude is, right? So he battled Drake. He beat Drake. That's one championship. The second championship would be Not Like Us. Not Like Us, one of the biggest songs of all time, not even just battle songs or rap songs. That's 2 championships. The third championship would be GNX going platinum the first time. Then Luther breaking records, right? That's 4 championships. Then he got 5 Grammys for Not Like Us. That's 5 Grammys in one night. That's 5 championships. Then he went on a world tour, right? World tour, sold out 39, 40, 45 stadiums. That's 6 championships. 6 championships. So you talking about something he need to repeat. What does he need to repeat? And then on top of that, didn't he, what's the name, Kendrick Lamar? He broke more records. Then he did commercials. He just made a deal with Chanel. What other thing does he need to do to prove something? Your boy, I could go down the list of the things that your boy did that he lost on that. Okay, we're going right after this. We're gonna do your boy where he lost. You know what I'm saying?
They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. Nobody want to talk about the NBA Finals just happened. They claim that Kendrick won. Ooh, oh my God, 2,600. That's a perfect pair. Come on, I tell you, man. I'm telling you, bruv. Nobody want to talk about it no more, chat. It's not cool to talk about it no more.
What do you talk about? What? Okay, so let's talk about it. Drake, right? So Kendrick got six championships off of one battle, right? Within 2 years, he won 6 championships in 2 years. Probably more than that, but we're just gonna say 6. Let's see how many times Drake lost, right? And I'm just gonna go off the top. I can't remember everything he lost. Let's go off the top. He lost the battle. That's 1 loss, right? Then he lost to Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, smoking him, right? Getting 5 Grammys. That's 2 losses, right? Then he lost a lawsuit. That's the biggest L. No, actually, no, I take that back. He put in a lawsuit. That's 1 L because he put in the lawsuit. Then he lost a lawsuit. That's 2 more L's. So that's 4. He lost 4 times. 4. Then on top of that, he released songs from the 100 Gigs. Didn't go nowhere, right? Then UMG took down some of his songs. That's 5 losses, right? They took down some of Drake's songs. That's 5 losses. Then you go to him dropping the album with Party Next Door. The album didn't do as well as everybody thought it was going to do. That's six losses. Then he dropped the song No Key and didn't go number one. That's 7 losses. Then he dropped the song What Did I Miss? Didn't go number one. That's 8 losses. Then he dropped a song with Central C. I think it even cracked the top 50. That's 8 losses. Then he dropped the song with Yeet. That's 9 losses. How many losses do you want to say that he lost all around? Been losing. He's been losing. You know what I'm saying? Then I didn't even mention all of the ghostwriting allegations and all the stuff coming out. That's 8, 9, 10 more. He lost 10 times within 2 years. And you're talking about some Kendrick. He has to repeat. What? Come on, bro. Cut it out.
How come y'all are so fascinated with the so-called loser? Why nobody said, hey, Kendrick right now, he has the opportunity to really take this to another level we've never seen, just coming off the Super Bowl, an amazing tour. He needs to announce something. He needs to be present. He should be doing remixes. Why he ain't putting his artists on? None of that convo is active right now.
What are we talking about, bro? Again, I have to debunk what he's saying. Again, Drake's not doing none of that. That's number one. Number two, he did songs with the Clips, which was successful. He did songs with Playboy Cardi, which was successful. Right? Right? So you saying why he ain't putting his people on? What do you mean? Who does Kendrick have to put on? Everybody that raps with Kendrick is already on, and they either are successful or got classic albums. SZA was on tour with him, so he need to put somebody on. SZA's was on tour with him, right? He's putting this December coming up. Schoolboy Q and Doechii on tour with him. So I don't get that part, right? What else? What else has Kendrick done? What else has he done? Plenty of things. But you sit here and you say stuff like this. Your boy Drake literally said that he believed UK rappers rap better than American rappers. That's what he said. And you talking about what is Kendrick doing? Why does Kendrick need to do anything? Your boy's the one that needs to make the comeback. He has an album called Comeback Season. Or mixtape. This is crazy. This nigga crazy.
Now, you know why? Because these dick-sucking niggas don't even like Kendrick them damn self, bro. They don't even want to talk about Kendrick, bro. They don't even want to talk about that nigga, bro. These are relevant conversation. Bro, you just did the Super Bowl. One of the biggest tours. Nigga, this is the time. This is the time right now.
What is the time? What time for what? What do you want him to do? He did this, he dropped the album, then he did the Super Bowl, then he went on tour all over the world. What time to do what? What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do that your boys shouldn't be doing? Everything that you're saying Kendrick should be doing, Drake should be doing. Oh, and I forgot, he canceled tours. That's 11 losses. I could keep on going. What has Drake done that you could say, yeah, he needs to be in the conversation with Kendrick as far as what's going on? He's still been doing music and it ain't going nowhere, but you don't want to talk about that. You want to talk about Kendrick and what he need to do even more. He need to do more. He did stadiums. Drake has never done a stadium, but Kendrick need to do more. He need to do more. Like, what are we talking about? This is crazy as hell, bro. Come on.
People should be saying, yo, it would be dope if he did a collab album with his artists like how Drake did. Maybe he does a Baby Keem and Kendrick album? No. Maybe he should give Doechii like a feature on a new song?
Bro, this is crazy as hell, bro. This is crazy. It's crazy how you trying to flip the narrative on Kendrick as if it's Kendrick's fault that he's successful. It's your fault that you doing good. You need to do better. You got to do better than what you've been doing, bro. You did a lot. And I mean, you did a lot. You did more than Drake in the last 2 years. You did enough. You ain't do enough though, bro. You need to do more. I mean, more. You got to do more. Drake ain't worry about what Drake doing. Drake Drake, it's the reason why is because of you. You ain't doing, bro. I'm telling you, like, but this is crazy as hell.
Maybe he could throw one to Schoolboy Q, get him back lit. Nope, they don't talk about that. Nope, nobody cares. Maybe he should, like, you know, if he's trying to change the sound of music, he should give other artists features. Nope, nobody cares. Maybe, because, yo, I meant.
What do you mean give other artists features? He literally just did features. Like, bro, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. It kind of low key makes me upset, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Not upset as in like like I'm saying like upset internally, like bro, like you going out your way to do this for what? You don't even need to do this. If you're trying to say, okay, I want to be controversial and I want to come out and say these things because I know it's gonna get people riled up. Yeah, okay, that's at least say that. But you're what you doing now to me is not hip hop, bro. You're hustling. You're one of the people who's pushing hip hop backwards. This is why I said about hip hop media, bro. This is why I said hip hop media, bro. Like I could say the Akademiks, he could be sometimes he, but when he get on this, I don't think he should even be discussing hip hop like that. Because all he's doing is just trying to poison the water. That's it. He's not trying to do anything to move further. This is like a battle to him. He's not even the guy who's battling Kendrick. But yet and still, he wants to criticize. That's why I said hip hop media is terrible for hip hop, bro. It's terrible. Because all they do is criticize the artists. That's it. They don't never, now I'm gonna get me wrong. I think if an artist does something bad, if you feel like it's bad, to say cool. But this is not that. This is not that. This is, let me see how much I can affect everybody that watch me and poison everybody that watch me. Let me see if I could do that. Let me see if I can tell my chat that look at it from this angle. This guy is winning, but he's not really doing nothing to win. He's winning, but he ain't really doing enough. He need to do more. Even though this guy here hasn't done enough all his career. This is crazy, bro.
And the shit with YoungBoy, everybody's so fascinated. When is Drake doing an interview? Nigga, when's Kendrick doing an interview, nigga? Nigga, Kendrick came out shit on all these niggas and did an interview with SZA, bro. He did an interview with SZA, bro. He did an interview with SZA, bro. Bro, come on, bro. SZA.
He actually did an interview with Ebro, and he did an interview with Nadeska. So yeah, he did an interview with SZA, but he also did an interview with them too. So what are you saying? What are you saying? This is what I mean. Like niggas be saying, yo, I'm telling you, I'm starting to hate hip hop media, bro. I really am, bro. I swear.
Why nobody asking those?
I promise I would never be like these dudes. I would never, ever be like these dudes, bro. Never. I don't care how much I dislike Drake, his music. I don't know this dude personally. And sometimes I may make jokes or whatever, but I'll only go off of what he's done and what he's doing currently as him being a clown. If Drake was to turn his life around and say, you know what, I'm going to do this, I'll respect that. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But outside of that, I'm not going to get on here and just smear somebody just because I feel as though if Kendrick had lost the battle, I would have said, Kendrick, you need to step up. That's what I would have said. I wouldn't get on here and say, nah, man, nobody talks about the winner repeating. The winner need to actually repeat. The loser don't got to do nothing. He's the loser. We need to understand the winner has to keep winning, though. Like, what? That's the dumbest ever heard, bro.
Questions. They fascinated with Drake. Well, Drake probably gonna do another interview with who cares? What Kendrick finna do? Why we not talking about his? Kendrick is arguably in the spot that I would say, being objective, if he does a few things and a few moves right, he could be out of here. Right? Bro, he had every man.
Bro, he's already out of here. This is great. I love this. He's already out of here. No matter what you say, bro. He already out of here, bro. All his albums are platinum. He won multiple awards. He's already successful. He is the biggest artist right now in the world. He did stadium tours. He's already out of here. However you try to feel, color it, shape it, or whatever you want to call it, he is already out of here, bro. He's already out of here. There's nothing else you can say. You can't say if he make a couple of more moves, he's already gone. The Weeknd, gone. Chris Brown, gone. Usher, gone. Beyonce, gone. They're already out of here, dog. These artists already out of here. You know what I'm saying? Drake, I would even say he was going at one point, but he came back to try to fight Kendrick, and Kendrick kicked his ass back out. You know what I'm saying? But what are you saying? Like, it becomes a thing where you're trying to create a narrative just so people could say something, but it doesn't work with Kendrick, bro. It's not going to work. It's stupid.
Mainstream look. He got every fucking award possible. They gave him the Grammys. They gave him the Emmys. They gave him the Super Bowl. They gave him everything. Bro, at this point, there is no reason. Like, if he dropped an album filled with songs like Boopity Scoop, Boopity Scoop, platinum. Why? Hype. I always tell you, you suck.
But why would he drop an album like that? That's stupid for you to even make a comparison. He don't need to drop an album like that. He's not going to. That's the thing. Kendrick never dropped an album that was trash. So why would he do it now? You're saying that Kendrick could your argument is so stupid because you're saying that Kendrick could drop an album that's trash. He needs to do something to make him out of here. But then you say he could drop an album called Poopity Scoop, and then it'll be trash and niggas will still like it. You going against your own argument. What are you saying? Are you saying Kendrick should drop a classic album and be out of here? Or he should drop something trash to be out of here so you could criticize him? Which one it is? I don't understand it. Stupid.
The next album off your last, they've been dick riding Kendrick like it's going out of style. So I'm waiting for somebody to have some critique about him not doing nothing. But you know what everybody does? They dick ride Kendrick so much they're like, him not doing nothing is genius. You can't rush genius. But they all got...
That's exactly what you can't do. Who rushes genius anyway? That's so stupid for you to say. And I thought you was intelligent. That's crazy. You can't rush genius, dummy. You can't. How can you do that? How can you rush? Do you think people who are certified geniuses, you think they rush through shit? Yo, this is insane, bro. Oh my God, bro. This is insane, bro. This nigga is crazy. He's crazy. Again, I think he does this just so people can click the video. You can't rush genius. What are you saying? You think engineers want to get something perfect who they study for years that they rush through school to build a building that fucking falls? That's a dumb nigga, bro.
Dick sucking opinions about what Drake should do. Take a year off. Nah, you need to come back like this. You need to stop being so obsessed. You need to... Man, y'all got no advice for that nigga, but...
You just admitted that your boy is still doing music. Because you said that everybody's saying to tell Drake to take a year off. So you are saying that Drake is still doing music. Oh, man, I'm going to listen to a little more. Then I'm going to get out of here, man, because this is crazy, man. Oh, my God.
You got all the advice for this nigga, and you claiming that this nigga is a problem, and you claim you don't like him. Riddle me that. I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't.
All right, I'm going to end it there. Y'all want to watch the rest, go on his channel. Yeah, man. This is crazy as hell. The champion has to prove that he can win the championship again. More than the guy who was the champion for 15 years. More than him. We can't see, we don't have to worry about him. Nah, man, no, not him. You need to repeat, bro. You got to repeat. If you can't win again, then you trash. It's like, bro, Drake been doing music for years. He never stopped. Drake's been doing music since he started doing music. He's never stopped, right? And y'all, this narrative that everybody always pushing that Drake has ran the game for 15 years. This is what people saying. He ran the game for 15 years, right? But if you think about it, just go through the years. He only had a couple of number ones throughout the years. He didn't have a lot of number ones throughout the years. Let's be clear here. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, most of his number ones are features. It's not just him. Like, to be honest, I ain't saying that the man ain't do nothing, but let's just be honest. And on top of that, most of Drake's albums are going off of Drake's name because a lot of his music isn't really that good. This is just my opinion. A lot of his music isn't really that good. So you get a lot of people who like Drake because they like Drake. You know what I'm saying? Drake is like he's like one of those people on Instagram that you don't really, you follow. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And on top of that, then you got Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't release as many albums, who has multi-platinum albums, much more accolades than Drake. Right? And I say this and I'm going to stand on this the rest of my life. If Kendrick Lamar had just as many albums as Drake, he would definitely have outsold Drake. But he don't have. Drake got about 13, 14 albums. Kendrick got about 5 or 6. So he has double the work. And on top of that, if you look at the streaming numbers, Kendrick Lamar albums are streaming just as well as Drake albums are, or even better, with less albums. So it's crazy to me that people make this argument about these two. You look at it from this point of view. If Drake never did a stadium tour and Kendrick has sold out stadiums, 60, 70, 80,000 people, why do y'all try to discount that, but then say Drake is the biggest artist in the world that never did stadiums? He's the biggest artist in the world that never did stadiums. You ever thought about that? Don't get me wrong. He probably accumulated, I believe, at one of those festivals, but that wasn't only him. He accumulated like 50,000 people, right? But you're talking about Kendrick, who does that on a regular basis. So what are we saying? That's what I'm saying. So like, a lot of people have these different ideologies when it comes down to Kendrick and Drake. And I'm like, bro, you put them on an even playing field. If Kendrick did as much music as Drake, yeah, he would be out of here. He'd be way bigger than Drake. But he did less music and he's still big as Drake or even bigger at this point. You know what I'm saying? So when academics make these bold claims, I just laugh. Like, get the fuck out of here, dog. Nobody trying to hear that. So anyway, man, thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate it. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Tomorrow, big day. So catch y'all on tomorrow's show. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be great. Trust me. Love y'all.